Hi everyone. So today I thought we would go through my lipsticks. I thought I was done culling out, but the more I look at this section, the more I realize I'm not using all of this. So let's clean it out and see if we can curate it down to just my very favorites. And what are we working on? Lips. Now, some might say this is not a large collection, and I agree, it's not. However, considering that I used to have 5 of these lipstick holders, absolutely every slot filled with lipstick, I think we've come a long way. So what I want to do is let's just go through lipstick by lipstick and get rid of what I'm not using. So you see this selection here at the front. I think these must be my most reached for lipsticks because they don't seem to make it back into the slots, and there's not quite enough slots for them. Plus, this doesn't fit all of my lipsticks. This is a lip oil that I absolutely love. Tanis, I believe it's called. It is in the shade Plumera Petals. Love this lip oil, and it doesn't even fit into this. So I'm going to have to come up with an alternative storage option for my lippies if I want to have them out so that they're not constantly getting scattered all over the place. But while I have this lip oil out, I am going to say I'm going to keep this. It is a beautiful shade of pink once applied. It moisturizes all day and leaves just a hint of color. I absolutely love this. Now, let's go through things I'm not using. These MAC lipsticks. This is Velvet Teddy. Probably my most used matte neutral shade. I used it for years and years. It does still smell like vanilla, but it's also starting to smell a little bit like crayons and Play-Doh, which is your sign that a lipstick is going bad. So, no more MAC Velvet Teddy. It's a classic. I enjoyed it while I used it, but it's time to go. All right, here is a MAC Russian Red. It is classic. It's also a matte, and it smells like Play-Doh. I'm so sorry that I wasted my money on these and didn't use all of them up. I am going to keep at least one red. I know which one I'm going to keep already, so this one has to go. This is MAC in Flesh Pot. This is the most skin-like color I have. It smells like Play-Doh, so it's gone off. It is a great color to add to the center of your lip if you're doing an ombre, but I don't reach for it anymore. It's old. It's going to go. This is a Mini MAC Ruby Woo. This is their most iconic shade. Beautiful red. And I think I'm going to hang on to this one. Never mind. It smells like Play-Doh. It's time to go. Ruby Woo. What a waste. Don't spend more money than you have face to use cosmetics on. Okay, this is Glamour Dolls. I don't know if this brand still exists. This is a lip balm, tinted lip balm. It has almost no tint to it at all. I'm going to let this go. It doesn't moisturize that well. It's got very little tint. I went through about half of it. That's good enough. It's time to go. Too Faced Melted Chocolate. This is a liquid lip, and it goes on very purpley, not brown. Smells like chocolate. I'm going to keep this. It wears really well throughout the day. It has a stunning impact. And I do reach for this at least 2 or 3 times every fall, which is my main time to wear it. And since it is getting used, even though it's limited, I'm going to keep it. I picked this up on a whim because I did not have any lip products with me one day after lunch, and I was out in town. This is Pink Ice Lip Plumper from Rue 21. Super big mistake. This thing smells and tastes like NyQuil on your lips. I don't know if it does any plumping, but it's such a strong, sticky formula. And just looks kind of goopy. Yeah, pass on these if you ever come across them. Okay. This is a coral shade, and corals are just not my favorite on my skin tone. They have an orange undertone that just doesn't really suit my pink undertone. This is Poppy Moisturizing Lip Balm by Benefit. And I usually love Benefit, but this is not great for me. However, I think that my mother will love this. She has a neutral undertone, and she loves moisturizing lip products, so I'm going to pass this on to her. Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is in the shade Grim. This has been discontinued. This is so gray on my skin. I got it because of one of my favorite YouTubers. Jade the Libra wears this all the time. It looks so good on her, but it looks so bad on me. I'm going to pass this on. Okay, here's a red that I plan to keep. This is the Revlon Color Stay Ultimate in 50 Top Tomato. This lasts all day long. It's comfortable to wear, and it's a beautiful pink red undertone. As far as liquid red lipsticks, I want to keep this in my collection, and it's so easy to replace if it runs out. Let me wipe my hand off so we have more room to swatch. I'm using currently the Burt's Bees Micellar Coconut and Lotus Facial Towelettes 3-in-1. The towelettes are great, but coming out of the package, they always come out 2 or 3 at a time, which is annoying. If they could fix the fold on those and get them to come out just 1 at a time, I could highly recommend them. But as far as a good makeup wipe, these are great. A lip oil, Ulta lip oils. I have 1, 2. Let me get one that just dropped in the floor. It rolled off the desk while we were working. Okay, this is the one I'm currently using. A little over halfway done. These have not been opened yet. I'm keeping all 3. My very favorite lip oil. I put them on multiple times a day. And I'll never stop buying those as long as I carry it. Okay, this is one of my browns, and it has separated. I don't know if it'll show up on camera, but there's a clear liquid up here and then the brown. It's separated. It's going to have to be shook. This is a beautiful brown. So deep. Look at that. But I don't wear it. It's too deep for me. It's too deep for my complexion. It doesn't look great, so I'm going to pass it on. Should put my pass on shades in another spot, huh? Okay. Ofra, long-lasting liquid lipstick in Havana Nights. This came in a BoxyCharm a long time ago. This is a purpley shade, and I get compliments every time I wear it. It's beautiful. I'm going to keep it. It feels like it may be starting to go dry, so I may end up having to get rid of it before fall, but if not, I'm going to try to get some more use out of it. Here's another Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lip in Heather's, excuse me. This is Heather's. Let me dry my hand off. This is a beautiful berry tone liquid lip. I'd like to see if I can get more use out of this. I may not. It may go by the wayside, but I want to try. Okay, this is the KVD liquid lip in Lolita. I bought this as an alternative to the Grim Anastasia Beverly Hills shade that didn't do well on me. This one does much better. It's more of a brown neutral tone. I'm going to hold on to this one. Okay, this is Manna Beauty Simplified in the shade Lip Whip Faith. This is a lovely terracotta lipstick that I have used for a long time. It holds up well. It's pigmented. It applies perfectly. I'm holding on to this. Okay, this is an Ulta Beauty lip gloss in a mauve shade, it's going to go. It's not super pigmented. It's kind of sticky formula. I'm not even going to pass it on. I'm just going to trash it. It was one of those free ones that come with purchase. This is an Ulta Beauty Velvet Matte liquid lip that came probably in the same bag. It's nice. But I have mauve bullet lipsticks I'm enjoying more, so this is going to go. Let's wipe off again. Look at that Havana Nights. Now, you know that's going to stay all day long on your lip. If it's not going to wipe off my hand, I'm stained. I'll have to get some soap and water and makeup remover after that. Here we go. Wow. And I moisturized my hand just a little while ago, so this is not because my skin is dry and it just sucked all that in. That's just how pigmented some of these are, which is a good thing. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay. Whoa. I think I got it off. Okay. This is Stila Stay All Day liquid lipstick in the shade Rubino. What do we think? What color is that? It's wine. A wine color, kind of purpley. I'm going to keep it. I don't have one that's just like that. So it'll be unique in my collection, and I'd like to hold on to it. Okay, so here's another liquid lip. This is the Fenty Beauty Red Liquid Lip. This is probably my favorite liquid lip. It is the most pigmented, beautifully wearing red I have in my collection. That gives me 2 red liquid lips, and I'm going to keep both of them. And I think that 2 red liquid lips is sufficient for me. Okay. Hopefully the last liquid lip, and maybe the rest of them are glosses and bullets, but this one I showed in one of my last videos. This is by Flower Beauty in the shade Soft Berry. I picked this up at the Dollar Tree. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's the perfect mauve. Every time I put this on, I have a good lipstick day. Keep. This is an Ulta Beauty Lip Balm in clear. It's not great. It doesn't moisturize for a long time. Doesn't really add that much shine. I'm not even going to pass it on. It's going to go. Flower Beauty Bullet Lipstick in Berry Moore. This also came from Dollar Tree. It's a pinker mauve. Love it. Love it. I'm going to keep. Whoop. Okay, everybody knows this one. Nude Lust by Maybelline. One of my very favorites. Sheer nude color that pairs well goes well alone, but pairs perfectly with other things if you need to tone it down. This is my second tube, so I've repurchased this, which means you know I love it. In the same collection, this is the Maybelline Born With It 015. This is a pink, and look, it's just a nub. I reach for it so often. These 2 bullet lipsticks, if I could only have 2 lipsticks, it would be Nude Lust and Born With It. If I could only have 2 lipsticks, it would be these 2. See how it's a sheer pink? And so if you're doing a pinky lip and you want to tone it down, or these with just a lip liner in a coordinating shade, perfect. Perfect lip combination. I have yet to use this one, so I'm keeping it so that I can test it out. This is a red shade by Flower Beauty, but it's a pink red. Look at that. I'm excited to try this out and eventually wear it. I don't wear red often, but I like to have a few go-to reds in my collection, so I've always got the option. This is old Estée Lauder, and the component is broken. Sometimes it comes out and sometimes it doesn't. Anyway, this is like a pearlescent pink. I use this as a topper shade when I wear pink to kind of give it a little vibrancy in the middle of my lip. I'm going to keep it because I just don't have that many pearlescent frosty lipsticks. This may be the only one I have. So I'm going to hold on to it. Even though the component is trash. Okay, Smooth Plumping Nourishing Forget the Filler by Flawless Lip Plumping Line Smoothing Gloss. This works. I have used it so much. There's only about a quarter of the bottle left. It's oopy goopy now. I'm not passing it along. I'm throwing it away. It's good, but it's done. All right, this is Pout Clout Lipstick How to Sway, distributed by Beauty Perspectives, and it's got a C on the component but no other name, so I guess this is by Beauty Perspectives. Wish people would label a little better. Let's see if we can get a swatch. That is a mauve, a brown mauve. It looks similar to that one, doesn't it? Let's do it up here. This one's clearly more pink and that one's clearly more brown. I haven't hardly used this. And I think it's because it's just been lost in the clutter of everything I have. Let's put this with the Flower Beauty of lipsticks I haven't used enough to have a good opinion on. And let's get those used. And maybe they'll go by the wayside. Who knows? Oh my goodness. This is old. This is the iconic London Lip Plumper Gloss in a nude shade. It's so old. Ugh, it's so old. A lot of people didn't like this gloss when it came out because it's very much got like a licorice flavor. It didn't bother me and it was so beautiful. I used 3/4 of it. Gorgeous, but it's done. It's got to go. It's old. Here's my glittery gloss that I'm using right now. This is by Patrick Ta in She's Expensive. And it's just this perfect glittery gloss that adds just the right amount of shine and glitter on top of your lips. Smells like vanilla. It's beautiful and I'm going to keep it. Which brings me down to only having, I guess, one lip gloss because the last two lip glosses I'm getting rid of. This is the Sophia and Mabel gloss in Yuzu. It's this beautiful milky shade. I've got it on today. It's pretty much gone. I'm having a lot of trouble getting any product out of it. Beautiful. I would not repurchase just because it's nothing special. So it's nothing this Patrick Ta can't do also. So I'm going to get rid of it. And then the last one is by Ulta Beauty. It's not even named, but I got it free. It's got a similar look to this Patrick Ta. So if you're out and about and just need a clear, sparkly gloss, I think your Ulta Beauty will do you fine. But I'm going to get rid of both of these and just keep the Patrick Ta, and that's going to be my only actual gloss. So let's get these organized. Okay, so here is what I have discovered. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lip products that do not fit into my lipstick holder. So for now, this is going to sit here with my lipsticks, my other lipsticks out here to the side so that I can still reach for them. I will be shopping for an alternative lipstick organization system that will fit all of my lipsticks no matter what size. And it may end up being like a drawer system like I've got my lip liners in. Although I much prefer having them out so I can see them. It just makes it easier for me to pick my lipsticks. But thanks for watching, guys. We're really cutting this makeup collection down to almost nothing, aren't we? And that's a good thing. A cluttered house leads to a cluttered mind, and no one can function that well. So, don't spend your money on expensive things. That's what I always say. Find the things you truly love and invest in those. I have inexpensive and expensive lipsticks here, but I love each one. I reach for each one. I will wear each one of these, and I'm really happy I did this. Take care, you guys. It was so good to talk to you.